spread today, not for the safety of only the inmates alone, but the officers as well. And like you were saying, anybody at all can end up there. In fact, they are dying. And I think something must be done.
Where was the prison leadership? Where were they? Who know that, for instance, Kumasi prison should have taken and it's taken 2,000. And they should have fought for the right thing to be done.
Some callers into the Super Morning Show today. What's trending on social media? Nancy MFA Jadose.
Well, MFA COVID 2020 Ghana is trending. It says that Opanka is saying that I remember that I once told a woman at a store to use gloves and nose masks before she sells to me. And she asked me if I look at her, does she look like someone who can get corona? Guys, let's take this very serious because it can hurt you. Another one says a total lockdown, it will really affect me. So government must reconsider. Others are saying that we must all take precautions and make sure that we don't infect others. And so yes, that's what is trending on social media.
We'll keep on washing our hands. Nancy, thank you. And that's it for the midday news. Our top story: Ghana has recorded 132 cases of the coronavirus, 78 of them from mandatory quarantine. Of course, we'll get some updates subsequently on how many have recovered so far. But in the meantime, stay calm, stay safe, and save lives. Continue to wash your hands regularly and take all the precautionary measures. I am MFA Paul. Also, we are staying at Arrive Alive.
Just Momo it. When you tire for the long queue in the supermarket, just Momo it. And when you really want that beautiful new blouse too, just Momo it. And when you won't get that trim, when you go get fresh to impress, you know who, just Momo it. And when you need to pay that your utility bill and domestic staff set, just Momo it. And when you want to send love to the family for back home, just Momo it. So many ways there. When you go use your MTN Momo wallet, make payments with scan to pay. When you go use the QR code, or you go use the merchant ID or on bank POS terminals. You can also transfer money between mobile money wallets and bank account, all on MTN Momo. Enjoy real convenience in all your financial transactions and live life in a brighter way with MTN Momo. We are good together. Just Momo it. We're there for you everywhere you go.
Easter is here again. We know you love Easter and we do too. Electroland Ghana Limited wants you to have and enjoy those quality moments with family in a home that has everything in the Mega Easter promotion with all the great discounts. Family entertainment looks better on our best-selling 32-inch NASCO Smart TV for just 699 Ghana cedis. A cool home is a comfortable one, and our inverter AC starts at 1,999 Ghana cedis. Washing machine for 1,299 Ghana cedis. The media double-door fridge for your drinks and food for just 999 Ghana cedis. The freezer for 949 Ghana cedis. The cooker for 799 Ghana cedis. And the 25-liter microwave for 599 Ghana cedis. And not just that, you get to win gifts such as blenders, AC and fridge guards, and so much more. Fill your home with all the love this Easter and spend quality time with family with the help of Electroland Mega Easter promotion. Visit any of our showrooms nationwide. Electroland cares a lot about you, so don't forget to stay safe this Easter.
If we change the way we look at things, the things we look at change.
Winning strategies, nuggets of wisdom, unforgettable stories, all in one inspirational hour. Springboard your virtual university with Albert and Comfort Okran and guests.
Planning is bringing the future into the present.
A job is for the salaries, mundane, survival-oriented, and there's no passion. But a career has fulfillment, innovation, drive. A growth path is clear, and you can build step by step all the way to the top.
Matriculate at 7 p.m. and graduate at 8 p.m. every Sunday on Joy 99.7 FM and live on Facebook. Springboard is brought to you by Legacy and Legacy and Joy 99.7 FM and proudly sponsored by MTN, Enterprise Group, UMB Bank, and Axis Pension Trust with support from the graphic business.
We delivered a new learning experience. Joy Learning, Ghana's first ever educational television channel, is here. It is well accepted by the students and highly recommended by the teachers. Let's hear what they have to say.
Joy Learning has brought me a lot of benefits academically. The channel has helped me to improve on my vocabulary when I watch the English lesson. During my vacation, I dedicated my time watching the Joy Learning channel. And trust me, a lot of the lessons taught were very helpful, especially with my elective subjects.
As a secondary school teacher, the Joy Learning channel and their programs have helped greatly. I sometimes revise my method of teaching, and I recommend that parents should encourage their wards to find time to watch the channel.
The Joy Learning channel has really come at the most appropriate time. Our students on the double track system can enjoy normal classroom lessons when they are even on vacation. Parents should buy the multi-TV digiboxes so their ward can have access to the rich educational materials on the channel.
In collaboration with our partners, SES, CareNet, and Willowa Free, we bring you the best of your classroom experience on your television in the comfort of your home and everywhere. Joy Learning. Keep learning.
From the camp of Liaison Legacy Productions comes the game show that presents to you what you think you know, that you don't know, but you think you know, but you don't know what you know.
Continue the lyric of the song. I-W-I-L-L-W-E.
Wait, like, am I supposed to feel the dash?
Confused yet? Watch Innocent Souls compete for the chance to win various cash prizes with your most eccentric quizmaster.
Poisonous calamity, guess who will keep?
Infectious, dangerous, something.
DJ TFT, do you have it?
Poisonous calamity, guess who will keep? Infectious gravity straight to your grave. Polygamous entity don't fornicate. What them come manageable me congresso. You are the before grass and in suato. You mamo jumsa, ma pompabo.
Thank you very much, DJ TFT Basako, please. What is the meaning of that? Poisonous calamity, guess who will keep? Infectious gravity straight to your grave. Polygamous entity.
What don't you know? Starting 21st March at 5 p.m.
Joy Prime, real entertainment.
Bringing hope to many around the globe, transforming lives into legacies. Living Word with Pastor Mensa Otabil. And now, today's word.
The pressure of our expectations, what people expect from us. When you go through life, and you are, for example, a firstborn in your family, there's so much expectation. Your father is so-and-so, and everybody expects you to be great. Your father is a lawyer, they expect you to be a lawyer. If you become an artist, you seem like a disappointment. So you're supposed to be a lawyer for the family, but you sit in the law class, and nothing works for you. All those Latin phrases can't work for you. Your father was a major doctor, so everybody says, oh, you're supposed to be a doctor. You sit in medical school, you can't figure it out. You hate blood. You hate dead bodies. But you're supposed to be a doctor because the expectation is you must be a doctor. And that expectation is killing you. It gives a spirit of fear. And many of us are struggling with expectations that have been placed on us. What the world wants us to become, which is not what we want to become. And that is giving you a spirit of fear. And the fourth way that the spirit of fear comes upon us is the persecution of our opponents. Timothy had a lot of them, because in those days there were false teachers who were constantly teaching the wrong doctrine. And Paul would tell Timothy, be bold, correct them. Correct them when they teach the false doctrine. But how can a young man correct people when you think that those people are elders and they're teaching a false doctrine? The opponents, the pressure of your opponents, the pressure of opposition, the pressure of what comes against you. So each one of us who has a desire for life
is dealing with the persecution of opponents, the pressure of expectations, persistence of our doubts, the presence of our handicaps. And everybody deals with this one way or the other. I deal with it. And if I deal with it as your pastor, I suppose you also deal with it. Maybe you are stronger, so you don't deal with it, but I deal with it. I've dealt with it as a pastor, as a young pastor. When I started pastoring, I was in my 20s. And I had to be counseling people who were my parents' age. And sometimes correct them. How are you going to correct somebody who looks far older than you? Because as an African, you are taught to respect the elders. But now the elder is under you, you're supposed to correct them. And you feel intimidated. Or you meet people who know far more than you, and you feel intimidated. You feel incapable. And the spirit of timidity comes upon you, where you feel, oh, I can't do it. Oh, I can't measure up. Oh, I'm not able. But Paul is telling us by the scripture that spirit that comes upon you that tells you, oh, I'm not capable, oh, I can't do it, is not from God. Although you are young, you're not supposed to be intimidated. Although you have a physical ailment, you're not supposed to be intimidated. Although you have opponents, you're not supposed to be intimidated. Although you have a past, you're not supposed to be intimidated, because God has not given you the spirit of fear. It's not from God. It's from the devil. How does the spirit of fear work? How does it work? When a person has a spirit of fear, how does it manifest? Psalm 55, verse 3 to 8. Very interesting psalm. And it tells you how the spirit of fear works in the lives of people. Psalm 55, verse 3 to 8. It says, because of the voice of the enemy, because of the oppression of the wicked, for they bring down trouble upon me, and in wrath they hate me. My heart is severely pained within me, and the terrors of death have fallen over me. Fearfulness and trembling have come upon me, and horror has overwhelmed me. Does it look like somebody who has a spirit of fear? Yes, it does. Heart palpitation, fear, trembling, horror overwhelm me. Now, when that spirit of fear is present, how does it work? From verse 6, you see how it works. So I said, oh, that I had wings like a dove. I will fly away and be at rest. Indeed, I will wander off and remain in the wilderness. Selah. I will hasten my escape from the windy storm and tempest. There are three things that he tells us would occur when the spirit of fear is present in our lives. Three things. And for each one of us, these three things will knock on your door when the spirit of fear is at work in love. The first is flight. Flight. He says, I will fly away. This refers to avoiding the problem. I will fly away and be at rest. A sense of false peace. When you have issues to deal with, but act as if there is nothing. I'll fly away. And there are many people who are dealing with a spirit of fear, and all they do is fly away and be at rest. It's like a man who has children and needs to take care of the children. Maybe you have two children with your wife or a woman. You need to take care of their clothes, take care of their education, take care of their upbringing, but your pay is not elastic. and your pay cannot accommodate that. So what do? Fly away. Fly away. Sometimes a man just goes to live somewhere. Don't worry me. Don't bother me. Don't worry me. But you brought the children. Don't worry me. I want to be at rest. It is the spirit of fear that makes you run away from your problems. Don't bother me. Give me peace. I need peace. Well, then don't produce children. People who run away from their problem fly off. And there are a lot of people who have flown off. They can't face the problem. So, oh, that I had the wings of a dove. I will fly away and be at rest, because my enemies and the fear is bugging me. Well, anytime you have problem and you feel like flying away, just remember it's not of God. Because God has not given us the spirit of fear. There are a lot of Ghanaians who have flown away to America. Some have flown away to Germany. Some have flown away to where else? Saudi Arabia. And they have huge responsibilities here. Some have sick parents, but they've flown away. I don't want to be bothered with my mother's sickness. I don't want to be bothered with my father's sickness. There's too many problems. I just want to have peace. It's the spirit of fear. Because the problem is too hard for you. Or people are in debt. You owe money. More than Ghana government. And you feel, let me fly away. As if when you fly away, your problems will be solved by itself. Have you noticed problems don't solve themselves? Most of the time, they complicate themselves. Instead of facing the issue, we fly away. So the psalmist said, my problems are many. I want to fly away. Anytime you feel that sense, remember, it is a spirit of fear. But God has not given you the spirit of fear. Don't fly away. Tell your neighbor, don't fly yet. The second thing that the psalmist says he's going to do when the spirit of fear comes is wandering. He says, I will wander far off. I will wander. This refers to moving from place to place. Not settling anywhere. You feel lost in the world. One moment you're here, next moment you're gone. Next moment you're here, next moment you're gone. As a matter of fact, people do a lot of this with churches. One moment they're in this church, then they go to another church, then they go to another church, then they go to another church. They just wander from church to church. What is happening? They are wondering why. There's a spirit of fear. Just keep moving. Never settling. Keep moving and moving and moving and moving. I'll wander off. As a matter of fact, the psalmist says, I'll wander off to the wilderness. I will just move to nothing. It's better to be in the wilderness than to face the problem. And the third manifestation, or the third effect of the spirit of fear, is escape. He says, I will hasten my escape. This refers to taking refuge in temporary relief. What could a temporary relief be? It could be alcohol. Let me drink my sorrows away. Drugs. I hear these days people are taking a legitimately prescribed pain relief, tramadol, to escape. To escape. Some people take alcohol, people take drugs, people take marijuana, people just get into sex, running away for sex, for fun, for entertainment, just to occupy emptiness. Some are trying to escape their inner emptiness. They feel dry. Some are escaping the stress of their marriage.